You know, some people are worried. They're like, oh, Mark, I wouldn't want to invest in the real estate market or property market because it's going to crash or there's going to be changes or the interest rates. Yeah, I want to show you right now how you can basically go out there, find a deal and basically make money no matter what is happening in the marketplace. Yeah, one small strategy I'm going to give you. Yeah, so watch this. Yeah, so first of all, I come into this particular building here. Yeah, now if I look at the pictures, somebody's already started this. It's a commercial building. It's already got planning permission approved. And some people will be like, oh, Mark, can't start with that. You know, it's going to cost me, you know, too much money or whatever. Like, listen, all we're looking for is the gap. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in a moment. But look, someone's already started it. Something may have gone wrong. And, you know, someone needs to come and save the day. Yeah, so what I do is I take this information. You know, so I've already trained my AI agent here, the exact frameworks that I teach other people and I use myself as well. And what are we doing? And I'm going to show people how to do this, by the way, at the Property Entrepreneur Bootcamp. Yeah, but what I do is I'm going to hit all this information in here and it's going to use the exact frameworks that I would just normally do manually as well. Yeah, so what would I do? First thing I need to do is I need to work out 13 apartments, what can I actually get as a GDV? Stands for gross development value. Basically, what is it going to be worth when it's done? Property has approved planning, it's already going to start, you know, working it all out. And again, like I said, it's because I've already trained it. What I actually want to train you. Yeah, because you need to know how to do it manually, because AI or this ChatGPT, what I'm using here, it doesn't always pump out, you know, superbly accurate. So if you don't know how to do it manually, then, you know, you're in big trouble, my good friends. Yeah, so that's definitely what you want to learn to do first. So it already knows that I've got to break down by starting with the first step, which is what will it be worth in the end? Yeah, so what you can see, based that I've trained it on my formulas that I use, it's worked out the gross development value based on sold prices of the average 1 and 2 bed apartments out there. It's going to give us a gross development value of between 1.69 million and 1.95 million. Yeah, so this is just my fast numbers. I initially got to work it out. Now the cost per conversion per square meter here is obviously high because, you know, this agent doesn't know that it's half done. Yeah, so the cost to do it is going to be much lower. But first, at initial glance, I'm still going to see if it works with these type of numbers as well, because we've got the professional fees, architects, all of that stuff. I mean, that's crazy. We're definitely not going to need 140,000 because if someone's halfway through it, then they're more than likely already got the information anyway. Yeah, and got some plans and it's already, you know, got something in place. So this just increases the more profit and more gap and everything that we can do if obviously it is going to work. You know, the finance costs, development loan with the interest there. I normally put 14%, you know, as a bulk, you know, to cover it all. So obviously saying 10% here, stamp duty, legal fees. Again, absolutely freaking sky high. It's never going to be that. Yeah, sales costs not going to be 2% if I was going to sell them. Yeah, so now it gives me actually a breakdown of what we're going to do here in terms of what the GDV would be of the lower estimate versus upper estimate on the costs and the profit. You know, before finance and then the profit after finance. So interestingly, you know, total development cost, if it's on the high side, which definitely is not going to be because like I said, it's already, you know, happening. So here's the thing I want to break down to you. Yeah, alternative strategies. So again, this is so cool that it is learned how I actually teach this as well and how I do business myself. Yeah, so the estimated monthly income, if I'm going to buy and hold it and rent it out instead of selling, yeah, 850 per 1 bed, 1100 per 2 bed. Yeah, total monthly rental income, yeah, then going to be between 11 and 13,500. Yeah, so basically what I'm interested in is if I was to, you know, renovate the whole lot and keep the whole lot, would that work for me? Yeah, in terms of what the income is versus what the profit's going to be. Yeah, and then option 2 is sell some. Yeah, so basically sell 6 of the flats to recover some of the capital and then keep 7 of them so you can then basically still make £8,000 a month. Now this is the gross rent, not the actual net rent. Yeah, but what I would be looking at right now is, again, this is what people get worried about. Oh, it's going to crash, I can't sell. Good. Well, if the market crashes, it's because people are not buying. Yeah, so that means if they're not buying, what are they doing? They're renting. And so that means the rental market is going to be rife, go through the roof. There's going to be so much demand, and there already is demand in this area as well. So what it comes down to is that. Now, if people are not renting, why might that be? It's because they're buying. That means it's a great opportunity to then sell. And, you know, the truth is there's always going to be a strategy, and I'll never enter into any project whatsoever unless it's got at least 2 exits. 2 exits. Now, one of the exits might be to sell all of them. The second exit might then to be, hold all of them and rent them. But I've even now got a whole combination of exits that I can have. I could, sell 2, keep the rest, sell 5, keep the rest, and any other combination of releasing capital through sales and keeping and holding them for rental as well. So this is just one of the basic ways that we break down how to go out there and find deals. Now, obviously, this is in the middle of a whole bigger strategy of how to qualify the demand in the area, how to know to make sure these numbers and these figures are correct right here and now as well. And obviously, I've trained this agent, bringing AI into a lot of things that we do in life and in business, and it's working an absolute treat. This has basically reduced my some of my project kind of due diligence, where it would take me weeks into hours. Weeks into hours, because I train it as well. But here's the key thing, because here's what you got to know. I got to know how this stuff works manually anyway, so I can manually work it out, so I can always do like a comparison and cross-check what this thing is pumping out, because sometimes it just goes wild and pumps out any numbers. So as long as I know what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for, I'll always be able to cross-check it, but it definitely speeds up, as you could just see there. Now, I want to teach you this across 2 days. 2 days is very important. 1 day is fine, a few hours here or there. I know there's some preview things that you can go to, but 2 days, there's something magical about doing 2 days, about finding deals, honing in the strategy, doing this right thing, right there in the room, not just with me, but with my team as well, who have done, millions and millions of pounds worth of deals, but then also raising the finance. You've got to understand, how do I raise finance to fund this stuff? Because some of you might look at this and say, oh, that's low. If I had the money, I would love to do it. How many people tell me that? So what I'll also be doing is working with you to raise the money so you can invest in deals. Whether you start off with something like this, or you want to start off with service accommodation, or maybe a rent to rent, maybe you do want to do deal sourcing. But I'm not just here to help you in the short term of like, oh, sell a few deals, make a few thousand a month. And basically create a job for yourself. I'm here to help you find what you're really passionate about and use property as a vehicle to then basically live life on your terms. So if that sounds like it's your cup of tea, click the link and come and get registered for it. Come and learn how to deal with it no matter what is going on in the economy, what is going on in the market, and just be a part of the thing that is the most solid thing that's never going anywhere. Because let's face it, if real estate and property investment is not needed, I don't even think you're going to need to worry about money, my friends. So go ahead and click the link, get registered. I'll see you on the other side.